Okay, ma'am, please continue.
Continue. No?
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
ma'am. So, already I told, as a mentor of change, I'm delivering my talk on mindset, a powerful tool for stress management. See, we are living in a 21st century, from where we have moved ahead from 17th century when the steam engine was uh, emerged or born. And right now we are living in the technology of AI and sensor based and many technological development have engulfed our day-to-day life. And we are living in a fourth industrial revolution era. And as per the many research reports, mental health and stress is the most important health epidemic of 21st century. Even the WHO has recognized stress as the health epidemic of 21st century. So these are the some reports on the workplace that people are unable to cope up with the stress. Recently, on only day before, I have read an article that engineer was earning so much of lakhs of rupees, and he tweeted that he is not at all happy with his life. He is overburdened with stress. So, what exactly the fourth industrial revolution and why we need new mindset in this century or in this revolutionary period? World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab, he has written this book, and in that book, the most important part is that these technology or revolution has robotized the humanity and compromised our traditional values. So now in coming 20 years, the humanity will change drastically. That was later 300 years before. So, see, when there is a lack of humanity in a personality, it breeds stress. And the most important tool to reduce that stress is mindset, because nowadays what people go for yoga, meditation and other workshops, mental peace programs, but the thing is that these are the extrinsic source. Until and unless we are not know our proper mindset, how we thought, what is our thinking pattern, whether we are thinking in a correct way or not, it will not going to solve our stress level in near future. Rather, it that increase. So, what is mindset? I told the mindset. Mindset is two types: open and fixed mindset. So here I'm telling about mostly telling about the openness. Openness comes to a person when he or she welcome new ideas, peoples, places, and experience. And it comes where it comes, not from our work area, because we have a limited society, limited aura, limited people around us. So we are just rigid to welcome the new idea. So for that, we have to go for traveling, read books, meet with other kind of people, empathize and sympathize them, and think critically. So there are two kinds of mindset in generally in a public domain. See, one is openness. Those are the people who welcome new ideas. They have unusual or artistic minds. They are imaginative, creative, curious, and their risk taking ability is more and flexible in their attitude. On the other side, the people who are low or fixed in mindset, they have a traditional, orthodox, or conventional type of value system. They follow or enjoy the routine activity of their life. They are less creative, curious, and very simple, down to earth life, and rigidity, a kind of non flexibility. So, if in research, it has been seen when we face new challenges, when we meet new people, new events and experiences, our brain develop new connections. Otherwise, in day-to-day life, like going to the office, taking care of the routine chores, seeking television. It's like the brain become addicted. So for a happy brain and for a stress relieving brain, we need to develop new skill in our day-to-day life. So towards that, first is the uh, skill of knowing ourselves. What is that knowing ourselves? Because mindset we can develop when we know whether we is on the right path or not. So first we have to analyze our own personality. It can be done by two methods: SWOT analysis or Johari window. In SWOT analysis, one can analyze their own personality by themselves. Like first, strength. What are their strengths in certain areas? Opportunities, and then on the basis of their strength, if there is some opportunity comes during their life period, they can grab those opportunities. Weakness, if they have, they can decrease that. And if they are vulnerable to certain threats, they can minimize and they can eliminate them. So they should be aware of these threats in their life time. So next, the method is the Johari window by taking help of the other people. In Johari window, we have four windows. First window is open window, that is the public, where we know that I'm a good researcher, and people also know that you are a good researcher. It is mutual trait that know outside, and we also know the trait. Secondly, is blind on a number. It's like some person is quite rigid or some arrogant person, but he didn't realize his own disquality or weakness, but the people knows. So this is the blind unaware window. And the third one is hidden or private window. If some people is a good poet or bathroom singer, he knows his own quality, but the public don't know. So it is a hidden private window. And the fourth one is the unknown window, that is mostly hidden. We can't, even because of the routine lifestyle or social pressure, we never go through deep inside in our personality to know the hidden trait that is known only by the God. So the second skill that is where this is the second part, social skill. In that, first is the when we know our personality, okay, and then second thing is that we have to see the personalities of others, why certain people are behave in a particular situation. So for that, we should know how to communicate with the other people. So we know communication skill. Already we have covered some of the topics in communication skill, but it is for the formal communication. But with regards to our lifestyle, we know the communication skill for day-to-day purpose also. Because a communication skill doesn't mean directly what we are saying. It also includes indirectly how we are responding by our hues and our vibrations and our feelings and emotions, gestures. So non-verbal type of communication also impress your personality to the other peoples. And the second part is the active listening, because nowadays everybody is ready to answer the question or something that he wants to say rather than properly listen. So active listening is also a part of good communication. And then about the feedbacks from the, we should be receptive of feedback from other people's presentation skill, public skill, and negotiation. Likewise, in office, day-to-day work, with teachers during teaching, and with farmers also, we should know how to negotiate or how to talk to these people. We can't start fighting or aggressive or become very passive that somebody can dominate us. So we should have a assertive nature of communication skill. It is very necessary that our communication should follow a hail talk pattern. What is hail talk? It means when we speak, it should not be necessary that every time our views are necessary to project out in front of the public. So when to speak, what to speak, is it necessary? Minimum words should be speak as per the occasion. And how to speak means in which tone, pitch, impression we have to speak. So it should be, our talk should be honestly, means what we are talking or saying, it should be with honest and clarity and straightly. Second is the authenticity means whatever we talk, it should be right. For example, very small example, like regard to assignment. If you are not able to do the assignment, if you have a genuine problem, you can told to means tell to the organizer. So it should be authentic. Means हम जो छोटी छोटी बातों पे we give excuses, it should not be there. Authenticity should be there. Similarly, integrity of thought. What we have promised, it should be means a man of words, I can say, and with a respectful or a lovable voice should be there, because we are human and we have to respect each other rather than to dominate or talk in a undesirable manner. So it is our responsibility to take care of our communication. And what are the communication we follow in day-to-day communications, means we have to analyze how much time we are wasting. Many people, even everybody have this experience. Somebody always complaining like ये ट्रेनिंग ऐसी नहीं है, ये जनता ऐसी नहीं है, सरकार ऐसी नहीं है, gossiping for the other people, judging others, negative talks, lying and making excuses, and then dogmatism means always the thought we are giving, it is always right. मतलब हमने जो कह दिया वही सही है और कुछ नहीं है. तो these type of communication, have you ever analyzed your communication in day-to-day life? And then the next one is interpersonal relation. I already told, your relation will be your base, your core of your lifestyle. Means whether how you are dealing with your family members, your friends, your relatives, and your professional peers. So the base, if one should know the basic principle to develop a good interpersonal relation, when he is clear about the fact that the person personality is mainly depend on their situation, where they have brought up, how they have their economic condition, religion, many the things, personal traumas, personal problems, and socio-cultural diversity. For example, many of the time, the people have an argument of vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So there is no fun of making discussion on these topics, and many of the topics which has no significance, because it varies from person to person, situation to situation, and cultures to culture. It is total wastage of time in devoting and explaining and judging and proving our point right among the people. So each and every person is special in everyone's life. So problem is that we doesn't accept, हम सभी को अपने जैसा बनाना चाहते हैं, although it is not possible. Every person have their own role. For example, in professional also, people says teaching is good, somebody says research is good, somebody says this subject is good and this subject is good. This is useless talks actually, if you say, because भगवान ने सबको उसके रोल के अकॉर्डिंग दिया है. So whatever you are getting from the higher side, you have to just accept you are mean for that thing only. No need to compare or justify your role on this planet. And the thing next is the empathy. So in a previous lecture also, we have a quick cue on empathy and sympathy. Generally, people pay a sympathetic attitude in most of the time, mainly in this era. We are just sympathized for a while, and rather we have nothing to do. You have seen if somebody had lost their life, meet some near or dear one, second day nobody remember that. So see, this is the height of the sympathy and empathy. People have not worried about anything. So where is the humanity? If you are not human at all, so it is the right way that you are getting into the stress because you have loosened your humanity. So a human should have an empathetic property or empathetic quality that you should feel the pain. If somebody messages me, it's just an example. If somebody messages me with some hope that my problem get resolved, I should empathize that person. That he or she is in a tension, so I have to respond back. What we are so much of selfish people. If somebody is good for us, then we will revert back it to it. Otherwise, we have nothing to do with that person. So this is not non-human behavior. Your humanity will deal when you are good at those people who have nothing in return to go with you. So this is one of the classical example of lack of empathy. This Kevin Carter had won the Pulitzer Prize in 1994 by taking these photographs of Sudan and famine. And then the reporter asked him what was happened to that child. He didn't. He was unable to answer that question because he left that child in that manner only. And then people criticizes. See, what is the use of your photograph? You have no empathy or sympathy to that child. And later on, because of the depression, he committed suicide. So similarly, you have seen the movie of Tare Zameen Par, how the teachers are behaving. They don't have the empathetic behavior towards the children. If they are good at study, they are very good. But what about those poor students? So these are the societal mindset, I can say. And then emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. This is the traditional kind of thinking or mindset in our society that a person qualification or intelligentsia is guided or we can think on the basis of their intelligence IQ level. Okay, so we thought if he has published many papers and he is a good researcher, he is a good communication skill like that, he is speaking good English, so he is quite intelligent. But on the other hand, if a person is a well-balanced character with a good emotional intelligence, we doesn't give credit to that kind of personality. But I know means many of the time you have seen that nowadays in coming era, EQ is far better than IQ. So you should be in IQ. You should be able to listen other and stop these useless kind of reaction to other people. So for increasing our emotional intelligence, one should have self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. So now when we know ourselves and about the society, how they think and how we have to deal with them, then we have to develop the proper mindset or thinking pattern. So there are different kind of thinking: critical thinking, creativity, decision making, and problem solving. So 90% of the people are a kind of normal thinking people. They are based on the public opinion. They make judgment on the basis of public opinion, and they have their fixed prejudice, insight, and their guidelines. They don't think in a new manner or in a creativity manner that is called critical thinking. So those are the researcher, and every artist should be creative thinking. So creative thinking is simply finding new improved way to do anything. कुछ नया नहीं करना होता है, हमें चीजें वही होती हैं, उससे हम क्या नया कर सकते हैं, वो हमारे को एक क्रिटिकल थिंकर या एक इनोवेटर बना सकता है. So likewise, the critical thinking, they can find out the proper solution to a problem. So they have a good problem solving attitude. So there is one book called Factfulness by Hans Rosling. In that, she has mentioned some kind of errors or different error type of mindset, what we generally commit mistake in our thinking pattern. So first is the confirmatory biasness. See, you have seen or observed many a time that people have a group of similar kind of attribute. Means like अगर आपने मेरे जैसा बोला या मेरे मन का बोला, so you are in my group and others are in opposition. So here we did not seek the objective fact. We interpreted information on the basis of our existing belief, and throughout the life we held on those beliefs and ideas what is we have inculcated in our mind from childhood, then to the adult, and that to the older age. So, and those people who challenge or you give a right path or right view to your beliefs, you ignore those people and they become your enemy, like that. So second is second error of the brain is what you see is all there. For example, अभी रिसर्चर को क्या लगता है कि सब कुछ रिसर्च किया, इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं, एक्सटेंशन तो ऐसे ही है, टीचिंग तो ऐसे ही है। सिमिलरली टीचर को क्या लगेगा, टीचिंग ही सब कुछ है। तो सिर्फ हमारे साथ होता क्या है, we have a narrow periscope, we see the world with a narrow angle, like हम बोलते हैं कुएं के मेंढक, हमने दुनिया नहीं देखी। It's very small life, 80 years to 100 years. इस पे हम कितना देख पाएंगे या कितना जान पाएंगे? But still, our ego is so high that we all think are so much intelligent. And हमारे सामने सबके एक्सपीरियंस बेकार है, सबकी थिंकिंग थॉट प्रोसेस बेकार है, जो हम देखते हैं वही सही है. And then the third one is ability error. We think in the term of images and concept. See, for example, कि अगर हमने इमीडिएट कोरोना की न्यूज देख ली या कुछ भी देख ली, तो हम अपना एक प्रोजेक्शन बना लेते हैं कि हम एक्चुअल फैक्ट्स को नहीं देखेंगे और जो हमें दिखाया जा रहा है, एडवर्टाइजमेंट किया जा रहा है. कई बार पॉलिटिक्स में ऐसा होता है कि whatever the flare up of the news and images, people directly without any critical thinking, without any analysis, believe on those facts. So this is the availability errors in which we think on the basis of the terms of images and concept which is projected in front of us. And then the next one is representative error, in which we make judgment on the basis of images. For example, if I told Dr. Pragya is going to deliver a lecture tomorrow, so what you people think? Mostly you people think that it will be related to animal sciences. So you make a mental quick judgment on the basis of the portrait, or on the basis of the social image of that person. So we have to be very critical in analysis of a person, whether he is safe like that or not. For example, हमारे ऑफिस में कोई नया आया तो उससे पहले ही हम उनकी इमेज बना देते हैं कि वो बहुत लड़ने वाला है या बहुत शांत है, like that. तो हम लोग अपना दिमाग यूज करते नहीं करते. वी गो फॉर द रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इमेज, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव एरर पे जाते हैं कि जो सोशल मेजॉरिटी लोग बोल रहे हैं हाँ वो इंसान वैसे ही होगा. So this is the kind of error in our thinking pattern. Self-serving error. In this, what self-serving error means, here if we are doing or we are getting good results and we are getting promotion etc, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, उसकी responsibility अपने पे ले लेंगे. But if something happened bad to us, we blame on the external factor. बॉस ऐसा था, ये ऐसे लोग हैं, ऐसे, मतलब हम अपनी responsibility नहीं लेते. अच्छे के लिए हम हैं और बुरे के लिए दूसरा है. सिमिलरली ऐसा ही ब्लेम इंस्टिंक्ट में होता है, जिसमें हम स्केप बोर्ड बनाते हैं कि कुछ भी कंपनी में हो रहा है या ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होता है, एक बंदा तो ऐसा होता है जिसपे सारा दोषारोपण किया जाता है. एंड हु आर द पीपल? वी आर द पीपल. वी नेवर थॉट दैट कि हाउ वी हैव make that person a scapegoat and we are humiliating that person. We have lost our humanity, really. And then the negative biasness. Negative biasness, it means that we are so much of lucky people. First, as per the Bhagavad Gita और रामायण, that हमारा बहुत मतलब ये है कि हमने मनुष्य तन पाया, जब हमें रामायण में बोला है तुलसीदास जी ने, तो हम उसको कभी नहीं सोचते कि फर्स्ट तो हमारा फोरमोस्ट ग्रेटिट्यूड गॉड को होना चाहिए कि हमारे को एक ह्यूमन के रूप में जन्म लिया, उसके बाद हमें सोसाइटी को सर्व करने का हमें इतना बड़ा चीज मिला, एंड देन वी आर इन गवर्नमेंट सर्विसेज, दिस व्हाटएवर the gifts you are received from the higher authority, we have to be grateful and thankful for that. But what is the thing, that it is the general tendency of human, or we can say human nature, that we focus on the नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द लाइफ. हमें 10 चीजें अच्छी मिली है, तो अगर एक लैक्यूना है, अगर एक प्रॉब्लम है, हम उसी को पकड़ के बैठ जाते हैं, लाइक न्यूज वर्क वेयर इट ब्लीच. ओके, तो हम मतलब इतना सारा बॉडी ठीक वर्क कर रही है, लेकिन अगर पैर में दर्द हो रहा है तो सारा फोकस वहां चला जाएगा. तो सी, दिस इज द मतलब हम इसी को बोलते हैं कि हमें वी हैव टू put efforts for positive thinking, but negative thinking is very simultaneous. मतलब मैं उसमें कोई भी efforts नहीं करने पड़ते हैं. Next one is social proof error. Social proof error, what we do, we here also we do very small decisions or very shortcut decision based on the public opinion. See the line for the Apple store, for iPhone, etc., branding material, and for any brand. We don't go for serving or judging anything by ourselves. We go with the mob. So this is the social proof error, where we deliberately give preference to certain individual groups, races, or sects. Okay, so this religion deliberately we are belonging to this religion, so this is good, and other is bad, like this. So social proof error. Now, Judaism means like we have certain kind of pre-existing belief, like women's तो बोल नहीं सकती हैं, women's are emotionally weak होती है, men's are strong. So like that we have preconceived idea or opinion regarding to certain people. Like a very small example, when I came to Bihar, many people have told me where you are moving. So this is a small kind of preconceived idea कि आप एक developed state से underdeveloped state में जा रहे हो. So these are the kind of the social thinking pattern, or I can say error of the brains. So if a correct or positive mindset, then we have to decode the truth from all sides. We have to see the मतलब सिक्के का दो पहलू होते हैं, जैसे हम बोलते हैं, तो हमें हर चीज को देखना है. केवल हमें जो दिख रहा है, इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज ट्रू. There is many things. We are very limited creatures. We have very limited memory, very limited intelligence. Yeah. So we can't know. हम अपने को ऐसे higher authority नहीं मान सकते कि हमें सब कुछ पता है. So just be down to earth कि हम उस ऑक्टागोन को, ट्रुथ को, कि हमारे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, लोग ऐसे क्यों, वो सारा फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए. Now lastly, the emotional skill. So when I talking about the stress management, it is the most important skill in that people are either emotionally weak, or they are not responsive at all. Means they are not the know how to cope up with the stress, and in the form they burst out in anger, aggressiveness, and shouting, etc. So this is nothing. They are unable to handle their stress. कोई गुस्सा कर रहा है तो हमें गुस्सा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You have to be sympathized for that person because he is not able to manage his own stress. So there are different kind of stressor. Even आजकल तो बच्चों को भी स्कूल का स्ट्रेस है, वर्क में है, फैमिलीज में है, रिलेशनशिप्स के, एंड मेनी लीगल इश्यूज, वर्क प्रेशर्स है. So one should know our emotion as well as the feelings. Means emotions are the intrinsic feelings that may be generated anytime. These are the embedded in our subconscious mind. कि कभी हमको एकदम से रोना आ जाता है, या हम बहुत खुश हैं, किसी past experience को याद करके, time, these are the emotions, and feelings are those for day to day small type of reflexes, like if there is hot summer day, so we feel sweaty or we feel very means heated. So these are the small type of feeling because of the external factors. So emotion are mainly triggered by the brain or unconscious thinking pattern inside the brain. So now, how to deal with this stress? The first and foremost, my personal experience is that change your focus from that stressor. ओके, आप जब इस चीज से नजर हटा लोगे तब आपको पता चलेगा कि हमारा स्ट्रेस थोड़ा कम हुआ. फर्स्ट इज, इफ द स्ट्रेसर इज लाइक दैट, यू कैन ऑल्टर, आप उसको चेंज कर सकते हो. इफ यू हैव एबिलिटी टू चेंज दैट स्ट्रेसर, या पीपल है, मान लो कोई आपको बहुत परेशान कर रहा है, किसी से बहुत परेशान है, तो आप उसको ऑल्टर चेंज कर सकते हो उस पर्सन को, तो आप चेंज करें. नहीं कर सकते हैं, then you have to avoid that situation, that person or that event. Still आपको avoid नहीं होगा, वो तो सामने आकर बैठेगा ही, आपको तो उसको झेल नहीं है कैसे भी. You have to, no other ways, you have to accept that person because this is his basic nature. You can't do anything. आप किसी को बदल नहीं सकते, केवल हमारा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हमारे अपने आप को बदलना. जब हम ऐसा एटीट्यूड डेवलप कर लेते हैं, देन वी अडेप्ट टू दैट सिचुएशन, प्रॉब्लम लाइक ऑफिस एनवायरनमेंट अगर फीजिबल नहीं है, कंड्यूसिव नहीं है, एंड यू आर एक्सेप्टेड कि अब यहाँ कुछ नहीं हो सकता, सो यू स्टार्ट अडेप्टिंग टू दैट सिचुएशन, एंड देन अडेप्टेशन के बाद आप उसको अडॉप्ट ही कर लेते हो. इट इज अ पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ आवर लाइफ. So likewise, like husband wife है, अगर उनका नहीं बन रहा, but they have to anyhow, they have to live together, so they have to adopt each other. So likewise, these are the 5 ways to reduce the stress. Means where to focus, means first we have to change, और कुछ अच्छी चीज में, हमारे productive चीज में we have to concentrate rather than the stressor. So these are some relaxation techniques for stress relieving, like personal productivity skill. I already told that if something is against your favor or it's not working in your favor, then change your focus. Do something else which improve your personality, which gives some productive skill to your personality. So change your focus. आप उसी को बार बार पूछते रहोगे, ये लोग ऐसे हैं, ये लोग ऐसे हैं, या ये सास ऐसी, मतलब जस्ट एन एग्जांपल, या बॉस ऐसा है, या गवर्नमेंट ऐसी है. सो इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू नथिंग. आप पूरे जीवन भी ऐसे करते रहोगे तो उसका कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं निकलेगा. सो चेंज योर डायरेक्शन ऑफ थिंकिंग. Then physical activity and sports, already everybody knows that these are the best stress busters, because due to hormone and good hormones, it's provide a freshness, and oxygen content is increased in our brain, so it is a stress managing activities. Present moment awareness, there is a book, I don't remember, Power of Now. Yes, Power of Now. So power of now means stress आता क्यों है. अगर बहुत सारी चीजें हम ये देखेंगे, चलो कोई पर्सन हमारे को पसंद नहीं है, या कोई इवेंट हमारे साथ हुआ, इट्स नॉट गुड, सो वो तो हो चुका, लेकिन व्हाट वी डू, आइदर वी रिमेन इन द पास्ट ऑफ दैट मोमेंट कि ऐसा हो गया था मेरे साथ, ऐसा हो गया था, अब मेरे साथ ऐसा होगा, मतलब वी आर लिविंग इन ए इमेजिनरी वर्ल्ड. Either तो our brain is dwelling on the past events or in the future events. There is nothing like present moment, and for that present moment there are techniques of meditation, yoga, like mindful meditation, you have heard, imagination meditation, breathing techniques, so that the focus should be on the present situation, not on the past or the future. So this is the present moment awareness, and literally I am also practically I have applied this skill in my life, and I am really very happy that I am totally in the present moment. rather than wasting my energy here and there. तो जो लोग ये डेवलप कर लेते हैं, इट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस, एक बार में नहीं आता, इट्स नीड्स लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस and then leading a balanced life. Like for example, if somebody is so much of workaholic, उसके लिए उसने ऑफिस ही चढ़ा रखा है, घर पे भी आके ऑफिस चढ़ा रखा है, तो इट्स लिटरली प्रोड्यूस स्ट्रेस. इसका कोई चारा नहीं, ये प्रॉब्लम उसकी है. बिकॉज वन शुड हैव वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस. It's not means we as a human, as a human on the earth, doing jobs or our duties to earn our livelihood. ऐसा नहीं है कि हमें अपनी पूरी जिंदगी उस जॉब पर बर्बाद कर देनी है, उसका इतना हेडेक लेना है. सी सो मच ऑफ द पीपल जैसे उनकी तो जिंदगी खत्म हो गई ऑफिस का हेडेक लेके या फैमिली का हेडेक लेके. तो इट शुड बी इन अ बैलेंस लाइफ. मीन्स आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ भी होनी चाहिए, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ भी होनी चाहिए और सोशल लाइफ भी होनी चाहिए. देयर शुड बी अ बैलेंस बिटवीन द थ्री. देन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रिजोल्यूशन स्किल्स. Like interpersonal relation, I already told that हमारे आजकल ये होता है कि हम लोग अपनी बातें शेयर नहीं करते, आपस में बताते नहीं है. तो that's the cause of biggest stress. जब हम उसको अंदर अंदर रहेंगे तो इमोशनल टर्मोइल्स चलेंगे उसमें. So that's why if we have any conflict with our professional or personal or social, we have to resolve as soon as possible. Otherwise, if you are not able to spoke up among the others or like bosses or other people, so you can't able to speak, then you go for journaling, not for diary entry, it's for journaling. Journaling means if you have certain incidents, if you are not feeling well, you write down your incidents and what are the learnings you have learned from that incident. If you get day-to-day journaling at the night time or in the early morning, you find a very peaceful mind because all of your emotions get drained in the form of the words on the paper. So it's a very stress booster. Or you can throw after writing those lines, you can throw in the dustbin too, no issue. But the thing is that you have to release your emotion. And then meditation I already told, but it is a short-term process. Meditation is good, but it also needs a very good practice and time also. But because in meditation, what I personally feel, for that moment you are in a peaceful environment. But when you go through the general public or your workplace or in other community, you again got disturbed. So proper mindset, if you have a clarity of thoughts, mindset, and life skills, you can manage in any situation. Throughout the day, you are remain in a peaceful situation of your minds. So finally, I can say why we are unable to develop a proper mindset. ऐसा आप लोग जितने भी सुन रहे हैं मुझे, nobody, मतलब कोई भी इसमें से ऐसा पर्सन नहीं है जो ये नहीं जानता. सबको सब चीजें पता है. Theoretically, we all knows these concepts. But the thing is the applicability. हम अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते उसको. क्यों नहीं अप्लाई कर पाते? ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, मैंने कुछ भी नया नहीं बताया. बट द थिंग इज दैट हम लोगों ने प्रैक्टिस नहीं की और प्रैक्टिस किया तो छोड़ दिया. और हम बोलते हैं कि सिचुएशंस ऐसी होती है कि हम उसको नहीं अप्लाई कर सकते प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन. वो बिगेस्ट रीजन उसका है ईगो. बिकॉज एज ए ह्यूमन हम अपने आप को हाईएस्ट, जैसे पिरामिड में हाईएस्ट ह्यूमन का ट्रॉफिक लेवल होता है फूड पिरामिड में, वैसे ही हम अर्थ पर हम अपने आप को बहुत बड़ा समझते हैं. वी थॉट कि हमसे बड़ा कोई नहीं है. एज ए ह्यूमन तो है ही, बाकी हमारी पर्सनालिटी को हम एज ए ईगो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखें. वो जो हमारा ईगो है ना, एक छोटा सा बच्चा भी अपने आप को शहंशाह समझता है, तो हम लोग भी समझते हैं. तो वो ईगो जो है ना, वो हमें सच को, मतलब ईगो इज सो मच हाई कि वो आपको सच को सामने नहीं आना. आपका जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, इनर जो आपका इनर आत्मा होती है, दैट नो कि क्या गलत है क्या सही है, बट आपका ईगो वो उसको आने नहीं देता. सो वी हैव ऑलवेज फॉलो दिस ईगो सेंट्रिक इमेज कि उसने मुझे ऐसे क्यों बोल दिया, how he can do this to me like that, ऐसे मैं इतना बड़ा मतलब लेवल पे हूँ, इतनी बड़ी सोसाइटी में पोजीशन है, तो दीज आर द ईगो मैटर. वी डोंट, हमें ये नहीं समझ आता कि हमारे को, जैसे अगर हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी में जाते हैं कि हमें एक इतनी सारी योनियों में एक मनुष्य जन्म अभी मिला है, मतलब वी आर गेटिंग अ ह्यूमन फॉर वंस अ वाइल, तो वी आर आल्सो अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्स. वी हैव नथिंग टू डू विद. आई हैव सीन वन एग्जांपल कि इतना मतलब इतनी गैलेक्सीज हैं, इतने अर्थ है, और उसमें अर्थ में किसी एक पोजीशन पे कोई एक ऐसा रहता है, एक छोटी सी प्रज्ञा भदौरिया है. So what is our existence? We are nothing. इतने यूनिवर्स में we are nothing, but the ego make us so much of the great people. So this is the thing that we are away from the right mindset. If we are able to control our ego, so egoless if we become, then we are in peace of the nature. और जब हम इन पीस होते हैं नेचर में, वी आर इंक्लाइन टू द ह्यूमैनिटी एंड वी रिमेन इन अ ह्यूमन क्वालिटी, इन अ ह्यूमैनिटेरियन वे वी बिहेव विद द पीपल. एंड देन कभी किसी को अगर मेरे से पर्सनली बात करना, तो उसके अपने मिरेकल्स होते हैं. सो थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर योर पेशेंस हियरिंग. I don't know how much you people like this means presentation, but I'm sharing in many platform and talk about these things. So if you have any query or any doubt or any feedback, you can give it to me. I hope you have listened everything, because it's very means Google Meet is somewhat difficult to manage.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Nice presentation.
If you have any questions, please ask.
Hello, ma'am.
Microphones are turned on.
Excellent.
Am I audible?
Yes. Please
Yes,
go
yes,
ahead.
yes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And first of all, I think you can be a good motivational speaker too. And you should definitely consider motivational speaker as a career option, second career option. Good job, ma'am. And do you think that practicing positive self-talk can change our mindset in positive way? Because sometimes I have also struggled with the negative self-talk.
Yes, definitely. If you know the power of thinking and power of word, you can find out. I practically means whatever happened in my life later on, I when retrospect those things, I found it that जो भी मैंने पहले बोला था ना, वही हमारे साथ होता है. ठीक है, तो हम लोग ना, मतलब आप अगर इसको प्रैक्टिस करोगे ना, आप इतना मजा आएगा जब आप देखोगे कि आपने जो जो बोला ना, होता वही है. अहम ब्रह्मास्मि, मतलब क्या होता है, we are our own God. तो हम क्या करते हैं, हमको यही नहीं पता, डोंट नो आवर पावर, तो हम लोग ना कुछ भी बोलते हैं. ऐसे बोलते हैं मैं बीमार हो जाऊंगी, मुझे कोरोना हो जाएगा, मैं मुझे ये हेल्थ इशू हो गया. अब आप क्या कर रहे हो? यू आर कंटिन्यूअसली फीडिंग योर ब्रेन विद नेगेटिव माइंड, और लिटरली आपके साथ नहीं होगा.
बिल्कुल.
So these are the talks, self-talk, which unconsciously you do in your day-to-day life, that definitely affect your life. Or most importantly is the morning session and night time. Morning में आप क्या बोलते हो, उठकर जो फर्स्ट थॉट आता है, वो आपको डेलिबरेटली प्रैक्टिस करना होगा कि इट शुड बी अ पॉजिटिव थॉट. हम लोग जनरली, अरे कल उससे झगड़ा हो गया था, वो सुबह उठ के बैठ जाएंगे, गया आपका आगे का फ्यूचर. सेकेंडली, रात को सोने से पहले आपने क्या थॉट लेके सोए हो, these you are only creating your own future. This is my personal experience.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Ma'am, one question.
हाँ जी.
मैडम, जैसा आपने बताया कि मैनेजिंग स्ट्रेस के लिए हम लोग टेक्निक यूज करते हैं, लीडिंग बैलेंस्ड लाइफ. द लाइफ इज ऑलरेडी नॉट बैलेंस्ड, देन हाउ टू मैनेज दिस?
क्या लाइफ इज नॉट बैलेंस्ड?
मैडम, आपने बताया था कि मैनेजिंग स्ट्रेस कैसे कर सकते हैं.
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
इसमें एक पॉइंट आपने दिया था, लीडिंग बैलेंस्ड लाइफ, तो वो तो ऑलरेडी इम्बैलेंस्ड है, तो बैलेंस
अभी
कैसे
तो
है?
मैं बोल रही हूँ ऐसा कुछ नहीं है इम्बैलेंस्ड है, यू हैव ऑलरेडी मेड योर लाइफ इम्बैलेंस्ड, ठीक है ना। मैंने क्या अभी भी मैंने ये बोला, जिस टाइम जिसको ये समझ आ जाएगा कि आपकी लाइफ का कंट्रोल आपके हाथ में है ना, तो आपको कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी। आप ये बोल रहे हो ना, दिस इज इटसेल्फ अ रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट। जैसे हम लोग बोलते, मैं कभी ये नहीं बोलती कि मेरे को स्ट्रेस हो रहा है, मैं साइमल्टेनियसली इतने वर्क करती हूँ, मुझे पता है कि ये भी हैंडल करें ये भी, लेकिन मैं ऐसे भी मजाक में भी नहीं बोलती यार इतना सारा काम है, ओवर बर्डन, बिकॉज मैंने ऐसा बोला तो वो मेरे साथ होगा। सिमिलरली आपने बोला मैं इम्बैलेंस लाइफ है, तो आपकी इम्बैलेंस ही होगी। मैं बोलती हूँ आई गिव प्रॉपर टाइम टू माई फैमिली, टू माई प्रोफेशन, टू माई सोसाइटी। सो ये आप एक तो फर्स्ट तो जो बोलना अफर्मेशंस बोलते हैं, इसको हम डे टू डे अफर्मेशंस करेंगे ना, वही आपके साथ होगा। तो पहली बात तो लाइक देखिए ऐसा होता है जैसे अभी हुआ मेरे साथ कि बहुत सारा वो बर्डन हो गया, देन आई क्रिएटिंग अफर्मेशन, मैं ऐसी लाइफ बिल्कुल नहीं चाहती। I need a balanced life. I need a balanced life. क्योंकि that you have to define your life कि आपको ये नहीं चाहिए तो आपको नहीं मिलेगा। I've told to the universe कि मेरे को ये नहीं चाहिए, तो मेरा क्लियर फंडा है कि मुझे इतने आवर्स काम करना है, इतने आवर्स पर्सनल प्रोडक्टिविटी को देना है, इतने आवर्स बुक्स पढ़ना है। ये हम क्या करते थे, जब तक हमें जॉब चाहिए होती थी तब तक तो हम टाइम टेबल फॉलो करते हैं। एक बार हमारे को गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिल गई, वी आर वेरी फ्री, नो नीड टू डेवलप आवर पर्सनैलिटी। सो बैलेंस लाइफ उसमें कोई नहीं है, आपका होना चाहिए कि मेरे को इतना ही काम करना है, आप छोड़ दो काम, कोई आपको खा नहीं जाएगा, आपने बर्डन पाल रखा है ना।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू।
Any other questions? How can differentiate work life and family life? See, this is the biggest challenge. हमने क्या है ना, अपनी प्रायोरिटीज ही नहीं सेट की, और खासकर जब ये सोशल मीडिया और ये सब आ गया है तो हमारा कंपटीशन लेवल बहुत बढ़ गया है। वी आर इन्फ्लुएंसिंग ईच अदर। जब हमारे पास कुछ नहीं था ना, फोन नहीं था, ये नहीं था, तो हम 9 to 5 का जॉब करते थे, घर आते थे, बच्चों को टाइम देते थे और फिर सेकंड डे जाते थे। अभी क्या हो रहा है कि सब इंटरमिंगल्ड हो गया, फोन आ गया आपको, ऑड आवर्स में भी फोन आ गया, मैसेज आ गया, यू हैव टू परफॉर्म दैट ड्यूटी। सो क्या हो गया, ये डिस्टर्ब हो चुका है। एंड हमारे को क्या लगता है कि हमारी इमेज ऐसी हो, हमारे को कोई बुरा ना बोले, मतलब हम अपनी इमेज ऑलवेज प्रोजेक्ट आउट करने के लिए ना हम ओवर बर्डन होते हैं, है ना। हम एक नो की बोलते हैं ना कि नो कहने की, नहीं कहने की शक्ति होनी चाहिए कि नाउ इसके बाद मैं इससे ज्यादा काम नहीं कर सकती। तो मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल 5 o'clock और 6 o'clock वॉट एवर योर ऑफिस टाइमिंग, यू शुड बी रिस्ट्रिक्ट योर वर्क टू दैट टाइम, एंड देन family time. So you have to be very clear cut, so then you can create a work life balance. Okay, so work life is means up to the, like I have seen many people, they are writing research paper after going off office hour है, और मतलब ठीक है वाइफ कर रही है सारा काम, वो तो रिसर्च पेपर लिखने में लग रहे हैं, सुबह भी लिख रहे हैं। So the men don't have a responsibility of the family. So always इतना हमने जो जॉब किया है ना, इट्स फॉर फाइनेंशियल सिक्योरिटी, सोशल सिक्योरिटी एंड लाइवलीहुड सिक्योरिटी, इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है। तो उसको हमारे 90% हैवी मत होने दीजिए लाइफ में, क्योंकि इफ दिस इज ऑल्सो माई पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, व्हेन यू आर इन अ हॉस्पिटल नो वन केयर फॉर यू। मैं वहां कोई साइंटिस्ट नहीं रह जाती, वहां मैं कोई नहीं रह जाती। तो मेरा प्राइम गोल होना चाहिए कि जो भी चीज मेरी हेल्थ को इफेक्ट करती है मैं उसको मना कर देती हूँ। कितना भी बड़ा स्ट्रेसफुल फैक्टर आए, मैंने हमेशा पर्सनल मेरा स्टैंडर्ड है कि हेल्थ से बढ़कर कुछ नहीं, हेल्थ इज माय, हेल्थ एंड पीस इज द प्रायोरिटी ऑफ एवरी बडीज लाइफ। हमें गलत सिखाया गया है, हमें वी हैव मींस डिफॉल्ट प्रोग्रामिंग, जॉब करना है, पैसा कमाना है, दिस इज ऑल नेगेटिव माइंडसेट। फर्स्ट इज हेल्थ, पीस, उसके बाद सारा कुछ अपने आप मिल जाएगा।
Thank you, ma'am, for a nice or practical presentation.
नैरा जी, और कुछ क्वेश्चन है?
नहीं मैम, क्वेश्चन नहीं है। थैंक यू बोलने के लिए।
थैंक यू। चलिए, आप लोग को ठीक लगा? कई बार मतलब आउट ऑफ द वे जाकर देते हैं, मतलब एक्सपर्ट का तो वो रहती है टेक्निकल लेक्चर।
एक्चुअली में दिस इज द नीड ऑफ आवर मैम, ये जरूरी है जो आप बता रहे हैं, अदरवाइज तो फिर आगे जा करके बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होने वाला है।
सी होना ही है। अगर आप एक विजनरी इंसान की बात करेंगे ना, विजन क्या होता है? somebody I told you very small place कि हम जो आंखों से देख रहे हैं वो साइट है, लेकिन अगर हम भविष्य देख पा रहे हैं कि आगे चलकर 10 साल बाद या 20 साल बाद क्या होने वाला है, और इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन, अभी 2 दिन पहले की चैट जीपीटी की कुछ थी कि हमें सब एक जाल में फंसा रहे हैं, तो ये सब कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी हम पर इतनी ज्यादा हैवी हो जाएगी कि हमारे दिमाग काम करने बंद कर देंगे, और हमारे सोचने की शक्ति, जो डिप्रेशन के इश्यूज आ रहे हैं, जो हेल्थ इश्यूज आ रहे हैं, वो क्या है, हमें यही नहीं पता कि हम कितने लंबा जी पाएंगे। तो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट फर्स्ट मेंटली वी शुड बी बैलेंस्ड, तब तो हम अपना जॉब कर पाएंगे ना। जब हम मेंटली हेल्दी नहीं है और फिजिकली हेल्दी नहीं है, तो आप क्या लाइवलीहुड सिक्योरिटी और क्या सोशल पोजीशन की बात कर रहे हो?
जी मैम, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू। So any other question? यशवंत सर, आपको कुछ क्वेश्चन? आप तो वैसे सीरियस हैं।
डॉक्टर साहब, थैंक्स एंड कांग्रेचुलेशन फॉर वेरी नाइस प्रेजेंटेशन। और जैसे डॉक्टर साहब ने कहा कि नीड ऑफ द आवर, मोस्टली प्रेशर बहुत है आज के दिन यूनिवर्सिटीज में, और हाउ टू हैंडल दिस प्रेशर, ये जरूरी है सीखना। और मेरे तो अच्छा लगा कि आपकी इतनी एक्सपर्टाइजेशन इसमें है और इतनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है ना एलपीएम के और अटारी में काम करने के बाद, तो ये तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। मैं ये चाहूंगा कि शेयर जरूर कर देना स्लाइड, क्योंकि ये हमेशा रहेगी और काम आती रहनी है सभी के लिए।
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल सर।
हाँ
सर,
तो
ऐसा है,
thank
सब
you।
अपने एक्सपीरियंस से ही सीखते हैं। हमें भी ऐसे स्ट्रेस होता था,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
इट्स चैलेंज टू आवरसेल्फ कि ये स्ट्रेस हमें डुबोएगा या हमें स्ट्रेस को डुबोना। तो दिस इज ह्यूमन ना, हमारी शक्ति क्या है? अगर इसने हम पर हावी हो गया, तो फिर हमारे ह्यूमन होने का कोई मकसद ही नहीं हुआ ना।
बिल्कुल राइट लिख रहे हो।
तो बात की बात हो जाती है। फर्स्ट एटलीस्ट वी शुड हैंडल आवरसेल्फ फर्स्ट।
श्योर, थैंक यू मैम।
थैंक यू सर। Yeah, I think there is no more question, no more discussion. So after that, I will share one link in the group for feedback session for all the lecture starting from the day 1 to till now. You have to this is the link only, Google form is given. You have to rate the lecture on the basis of your experience of the lecture as well as the resource person, and then send means record your observation. And after that 2:30 we will again meet for the validity session, and you will get your certificate after finishing, after depositing your all assignment within 7 to 10 days.